Right, hello people. I'm just going to finish this Dredge match. Started off a solid 0-3, but we're going to see it out. I misplayed. I say misplayed. I didn't mulligan well in these two games here, which will have had an impact. I felt a bit too conservative at times as well, trying to play around hate that maybe I shouldn't have been trying to play around. But anyway, let's give it a go. Let's see if we can get at least a respectable record. Because yeah, so far we've done pretty well with the budget decks. So this is the worst performing so far, which is I think a lot down to the mana, to be honest. The fourth loam is also pretty good, and we missed that. But yeah, overall, deck's been fine. Just not brilliant. Like this is completely unkeepable. But if this deck had Faithless Looting, you would still get these hands because it's Timescar that's just placed it. So right, that's got no lands. This is okay. I'm going to ship a Painland. I'm picking this one because it's more clicks, and a Dredger. So yeah, this is okay. You've got an enabler, you've got cards you can play, so yeah, it's alright. Oh, that's a good draw. That's a very good draw. So I'll play Shikon. Don't have Spell Pierce, please. Hey. Pass, and then opponent's second main will mill ourselves. Looks like blue-white control, I guess, or some sort of maybe wilderness wreck. Everyone seems to be playing Snowlands these days. I'm guilty of it as well. Stoneforge deck. Okay. Well, we'll have a free narco. That's a good hit because we can dredge for. I don't know if I maybe meant to keep this. Nah, we just use it in upkeep. We need to just try and get as much power into play to get over this. So yeah, if we hit a Stinkweed Imp, we'll use it. Okay, so maybe yeah, I think that's something I meant to do actually. I think I meant to do this in response to maybe the Cathartic Reunion. Because that way you get prized amalgams if you hit Narcos. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's the right way to look at it. So yes, and yield them. Do the same with the prized amalgams. We managed to get a lot of power into play on turn 2 here. This is on a multi 5, so that's pretty good. What have we ended up with? All 4 Narcos, a Creeping Chill activation, and 2 prized amalgams. The amalgams are not great though. Yeah, they're not great because of the Battle Skull. Just go. So yeah, the main issue is that next turn they could just flash in a Battle Skull, which means I can't really attack with the prized amalgams. So I can only get in for 4, and then they get to attack back for free, basically. I don't think that changes anything. Maybe I just swing with everything, and then no, actually, no. No, just hit for 4. They'll gain 4 back, and then we will loam some lands. Forgotten Cave is definitely one of them. Spire Bluff, and I can use this plus MI to go get something, basically. So here, I could bring back one of them and not the other, because I want to be able to get back prized amalgams. My plan at this point is to, if they attack with the bat skull, is to double block with the amalgams and then crack the fetch, get the blood gas back, get the prize amalgams back. And if they don't attack, then I'm going to use these lands to... I'm going to use Loam to make a big conflag and take out the Battle Skull and the Stoneforge Mystic. I'll possibly just kill them. I would only have 8 though, but yeah. It feels like blue-white should be a good matchup. I assume it's a lot down to Rest in Peace in this sideboard games. Why did they shock? Like setting a double block. Nope, okay. Ooh, so I'll shock there, and with this trigger on the stack, oh, it's too late, isn't it? If I was to hit a prized amalgam, it wouldn't come back. I don't think. So I won't. I'll just do this. And cycle. Get a line back. Okay. Another line. Do some damage. I mean, pretty much, I don't think they can beat Conflag and Bloodgas, so I'm gonna just play for that. I'm gonna play the Bloodstain Mire that gets the Bloodgas back, so now I think if I just attack full out, this gains 4, which is this 4. Well, this gains 4, blocks this, gains 4, this blocks this, so they then take 4 from this, so that's this, all dealt with. They take 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think they have to answer these, or one of these, which means I can conflag for 6. Oh, do they have force of negation, do we think? They could. I might as well go for lethal anyway. Discard 6. Force of negation. If they want to have a chance. They don't. Okay. Well, we got there. I wonder. I don't want Dark Blast. I don't. I always cut a Narco because I can. Couple of. Definitely a Thug. And maybe a Conflag. And then. Yeah. I'm going to try these just because. Don't know why. Just to see how they play compared to Nature's Claim. Basically. This should be Thoughtseize, and like these could be Assassin's Trophies, and it's just so much easier. But yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't hate it, don't love it. It's not that explosive and it doesn't beat Rest in Peace, so it has all of that against it. But it does have a couple of enablers. So, yeah, next time we'd have a Bloodghast plus Mill 3 if they have Rest in Peace. I mean, I've had Spot. But they don't have it. Maybe this is how we should have been playing all along. Just to avoid it. Let's have the loan back. Yeah, I mean that is a problem again, but the difficulty is getting these out of our hand, really. Yes, I'd like my Bloodghast. It's free. Oops. Let's just loan back 2 lands. Pass the turn. Do need a turn or 2 more just to get fully up and running. We'll have a Thug because we've got a loam already. I think we just cycle this Mill 5. That's so nice. I really like that. Cycle land is so good. I didn't think the mana base would be able to support a taps land, but god, they're so good. And then end step we can discard. If I keep the Dredges in hand and discard an Amalgam or 2. That's where they flash in a Bat Skull. So, yeah, definitely one Amalgam. It's either Amalgam and a land. I think it's Amalgam and a land, actually, just because it makes us a little more safe against Rest in Peace. Maybe that's too conservative again, but we can beat this card with Conflag. There's only one left in the deck though. It's actually got too many ways of dealing with this actually, with outside of combat. So maybe that's an oversight. We take 4. Oh, Jace. Nice. Oh, really want a conflag. For 8, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, conflag would be great. One. Stick with him. I think realistically in response to that, I should be cycling just to trigger any more, but it's not a big deal. And actually, we could just play land, trigger these guys, and just hold up the the Forgotten Cave cycle. I guess I could cycle it now for Lime. Yes. Let's pick up a Lime, play Lime. Because then we get to discard down again. So let's shield those. And then let's discard. Prized Amalgam Imp. I really don't know who's winning this game at the minute. I shouldn't F6 though. If they find Rest in Peace, we're cold to it. Okay. That's a strange one. I think next game I'm gonna change how we board quite a bit. Yeah, take that. I think we'll cycle this again. Pick up Imp. Hit Creeping Chill, okay. Haven't hit that one conflag yet. Let's get a Loam. Yes, we hit the conflag. Six, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm doing it this way just so that I can play on spell pierce but not force a negation, and it makes it practically impossible for them to what word am I looking for? To return this and then recast it, because the Stoneforge is dead and the token's going. And if they're just holding path, for example, we can beat that. Yeah, they have the force, I think. Damn. So I think I'm just going to give them a chunk of life here. I'm going to send both Narcos at the Teferi, the rest of the team at Jace. So even if they have a path, both of these are dying. They don't have path, so they will gain some life here. It takes some effort to get through all this. Yeah, I don't know how we... Forgotten Cave, Mountain, something else. Play Mountain. Go. One prize amalgam comes back, triggers the next two. It took a lot of effort to get past that germ token. Not really sure how we do it. We have a Creeping Chill left in our deck. We have a prize amalgam. And that's about it. I think we might be getting into hardcast Inkweed Imp territory. Although this is quite dangerous. They can flash in a sword of black and green. So then this gem's going to be 6/6. And it's going to be unblockable with lifelink. It's not unblockable, but the Stinkweed can't trade with it anymore. They had another Jace. They had it all along. Okay. Get to the point where I've no real use for life on the line, because we don't have a conflag in our deck. I think I boarded one out. Yeah. So let's just get many cards. That's all the amalgams. Let's get a loam. Quick Mountain. Forgotten Cave, I guess. So yeah, this onto here is 6. So I think I just have to attack with the 3 narcos in the air. So that would block there. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll get in for 5. I'll get in for 8. Ah, rich pin. Smart talking. What are you doing here? I'm actually losing. Don't want you here. Get out. You don't even know what's going on. I'm offload. Right. I'll see you on the other side, mate. Right, what am I doing? I have no idea. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this. I died to like... nothing. I don't think I'm dead. Oh, more to the point, I don't think I'm dead this turn. And we get rid of Jace. So this will get pot black. But I still only take 6, 7, 8. So Rich Pin is RL friend of mine from a long time ago. Many years. And he just follows me on Twitch, so he can pop in now and again and call me a noob and then leave, which he did pretty successfully then. So next turn I'm going to have to stop attacking with the narcos, that's for sure. But other than that, I might even have to stop. How many creeping chills are left? 1. I probably have to stop dredging now and just slowly does it. What else is in the deck that might be useful? Not a lot, like Tome Scours and Shriekhorns, I think. Well, there's one of each of them. There's a Shriekhorn, Tome Scour. There's no more... I cut an Arco, did I? Yeah, I cut a Thug, so... There's a Thug left. There's no more Loams, no more Amalgams, no more Bloodgas. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's one more Stinkweed Imp. There's a Pierce, there's a Duress, which might actually be useful. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 lands left? That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 4 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus a card. one more. Ah, I didn't bring both duresses in, so there's not a duress either. So what is that card? Or cards? I don't know. But we're back to drawing, I think. And there's a land. Oh, there's a chill as well, wasn't there? So we're just one card short. This takes 9 here. It's not enough. I don't really know how I get my creatures back. But this thing has text, so we'll do that. Oh, that's a mild annoyance. Maybe I should leave in Dark Blast to just target my Bloodghast and then I can start reusing them. But if I get to that stage, I don't know. I do need a Bloodghast to die though somehow. So he's gaining 12 a turn, I only did 9 last turn, so we're not getting anywhere. I think this is just game over. Oh, there is a duress, so we do know all the cards in the deck. And I think it means we can't win. Can we just... No. 5, 11, mill them for 11, goes to 27. No. No, we can't win. Let's just get on with it. We'll go to the next game. So, I missed having that. And I'm pretty sure I should just have all these. Probably the Nature's Claims, actually. And there's an argument for that card. I'm going to drop the Spell Pierces and the Duresses. It's potentially an argument just for cutting a land as well. I don't know, the early game's pretty key, but let's try that. If I thought I put Dark Blast in, I could probably cut that. I like the idea of shenanigans, so... Yeah, we got enough Dredges here, I'm pretty sure. Let's go with that. See how we get on. Right. Well, opponent's pretty slow. This is always not a lot of fun. So anyway, as I was saying, I think if you're playing this in in budget, I'd add neonates instead of tomb scours, and then get rid of this blue mana. It's really awkward. Sideboard would probably just be like a 4th axe and a 4th nature's claim and a 3rd gnaw to the bone or something. Just cut these because they're just not good enough. Time Scour, yeah, I'm going to keep this. It's Time Scour and Conflag as your 2 enablers. That's not a great one because I've got nothing else to follow it up with, but this just needs to be a good hit, basically. And it did hit well. That's definitely good enough. So we'll have an imp. That didn't go brilliantly. I maybe should have been playing the City of Brass just so we get Bloodghast earlier. But yeah, if they have Rest in Peace here, we're pretty screwed already. They put a card bottom, but they kept 7. No Stoneforge, that's a pleasant surprise. Right, let's get this into play. Then let's attack for 1. And I think I'm going to need these conflags later, so I'm not going to flash it back just to put stuff in the yard. I'm just going to cast an imp. It's very much cast imp, hope for the best, but Creeping Chill was probably one of the cuts that I should have made. Could have made room for Grudges probably, or this Narco. I think they might be short on lands. So it's strange to play an untapped land and an opt like that. Like, if they had a fetch, they would have played it. If they had a shock, they would have played it. Them topping a card does kind of mean that maybe it isn't an issue. It's the Stoneforge. So were they trying Stoneforge plus Spell Pierce up, or are they just not bothered? Anyway, I have to take a draw step. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one at all, so I'm going to lead on it. Maybe not actually, because it get exiled by... No, I'm going to lead on Conflag just for 2. No, just for 2. Discard Imp, Bloodghast. Done. Force Negation would have been really bad against Lime, which is why I didn't play it. Both lines died to Spell Pierce. Stop slow rolling me, opponent. You either have it or you don't. They have it. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. it just stops next turn. It just stop dead. It's hard because you can't attack. But yes, I want an imp. I really can't afford for this to get force of negation, but I have a choice. Land, land, land. And swing for one. Yeah, I'll have that back. So take a couple of turns to beat that. That's not a problem because of Loam. Yes, filter. Got a Blood Crypt. Got a Loam. Peeping Chill. Oh, we hit the Forgotten Cave as well. That's good. I don't think the Bloodstone has Steam Vents as a target. So, what can I do? I can cycle Dredge Loam, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Play a land, go to 6, Loam up again. Let's just ping for 1, I guess. Ah, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So just play that for 0, and then play it for 4. I don't love this. Because they could pay 3, pick it up, pay 2, drop it in, and then block that. So they take 2 and go to 3. So it's not brilliant. And it's our last conflag, but we have quite a few creatures left in our deck. So we take the Loam. Creepy Chill's gotta be good. How many more of them have I got? 1. I could probably get to it. It's half a chance. I think I had lethal through the Batter Skull pickup now. Let's try and hit. Yes, we hit. I had another Dredge 5 to try that. 2 and 3. Not terrible. It was a case of this wasn't the list, by the way. We had Tomb Scours here, but that was a case of probably playing too poorly in the first two of the three. We certainly felt the pain from not having flexible answers in the sideboard. So like, if these are Assassin's Trophies instead of Nature's Claims, you just board them in, and when they don't have hate, you just take something else, and it does the job every single time. That's the thing that hurt the most. The mana wasn't great, but it wasn't too far off. It was passable. But honestly, it just felt like you needed reunion in every hand, basically. That's how it felt. Tomb Scour and Shikon just so medium. You need multiple of the others. So just a Shikon or just a Tomb Scour is not enough. You need reunion plus a couple of dredges, or you need multiple enablers. I can see how we've ended up on Tomb Scour, because Neonate plus a dredger is still only Tomb Scour. So maybe it's not right to play that, but from a budget point of view, it means you don't need blue mana, which means you can maybe cut these City of Brasses and Mana Confluences and Spybluff Canals and Steam Vents and just run red, black, green. Just like a bunch of Copline Gorges. I mean, the thing is, Fetch Lands are really good with Bloodghast, because you could do like end step tricks and stuff like that. So there is that. What I would say though is that there wasn't a ton of hate out there. We came against main deck Grafdigger's Cage once, which sucked, but yeah, we didn't play against Rest in Peace. We didn't play against Leyline of the Void. So there's an opening for Dredge to be good. So if it's this kind of deck you like, you could do a lot worse for your 100 ticks. And like I've said in the past, if you want to play a 100 ticks deck just to get a feel for it, like, do with this. But again, the final version has all of these cards, so it's a great investment. If you're enjoying the deck, it's a good investment. All those cards make it into the cut. Some of these lands do, the Lightning Axes do, the Ancient Grudges do, the Shenanigans could, so you've got how many cards there? 13, 15, 25, 35, 36 there, plus those 6, 42, and then like these lands, all these lands make the cut as well. So like, these are extras that I added, but these are lands that, 14 of your lands, there's basically 4 cards in the main deck, maybe 5, and 9 in the sideboard that don't make the cut. So 10, 11, 20 cards that you'd have to change, but it's 20 cards that cost a lot of money. But if you're happy with the deck and getting good results, you don't mind spending money on the last 20 cards, but you get a playable deck that you get to keep and upgrade for the first 55, 60 cards. So I think it's a really good budget deck to start with, and it's powerful, and it's slightly not it's not the forefront of everyone's minds because of Faithless Looting and Hogaak going. So a good time to be on Dredge, I think. Anyway, that took a bit longer than I expected. A couple of slow players in there, but we got there. So yeah, 2-3. It's not great. It's our worst record so far, but I think there's still positives to take from this. So give it a go if you like this style of deck. Thanks for watching. Check out budgetmodernmagic.com. That's where all the videos will be and all the content. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.